Why did I not hear any of that music? That was really weird. Did you hear the music?
I did. I didn't say anything because I had bullets ready to go, but the show already started, so I don't
And
want to
now I
stop.
don't hear you. This is weird.
Shoot.
There. I don't know what was happening.
We got?
Yeah, I'm good now. I hear everyone. Everyone hears me. And that's all that we really can ask for, is that everyone hears me. Then I put on this background music. I need background music. Bro, what up?
What the fuck
Do
is
the
this?
intro. The intro.
This shit sounds like E-News.
What sounds like E-News?
This background music. Here we go. That's better. There we go.
Okay, do the intro.
You didn't did the intro. Why are you
I
acting new here, sir?
I didn't do the intro.
Hello,
I haven't
everybody.
said what this show is or who
Hello,
are.
everybody. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Because of Fergie. We're your host. My name is Jarrell. This is Miles.
Did you just look at my name to figure out what to call me?
I didn't know what the fuck you were going as today. I didn't even check. But this is our podcast where we shoot the shit and talk about random things and stuff. Today you guys get a treat because we have absolutely no topics whatsoever. None. At all. So this will definitely be filled with whatever the hell you guys want to ask us, and we'll go from there, or whatever we stumble upon.
So I don't know if you've been talking to our lovely audience, but I have, and not only do they prefer when we have a topic, they prefer when we stay on the topic because they really want to talk about that topic.
Well, congratulations. This is the ultimate topic show because there is no topic, and the topic is whatever you guys want it to be. That's how you.
I'm just saying.
That's how you cater to your audience, right there.
By having no topic,
We can never not be off topic.
We can never be off topic if we have no topic. You are correct. I guess you're right on that note.
Anyway, how's your week?
I don't really know. It feels like it didn't exist.
You on drugs? You on drugs?
No. It just feels like it didn't really exist. Didn't do anything. I don't remember this weekend. I got nothing for this week. This week feels like a blur.
What's going on? You hit your head?
Nope.
No, just memory fog.
No, it's just there was no point of making memories.
That's pretty fucking depressing.
Right? Like I legit don't remember. Like only thing I remember doing fun this week was D&D and then playing Phasmophobia with Alvin and Keith.
Really?
That was it. That's really all I remember.
Wasn't even memory worthy at that point. That's really depressing.
What was it?
So apparently it wasn't memory worthy. That's pretty fucking depressing.
I'm not saying it wasn't memory worthy. That's just not.
You did. You literally said nothing this week memory worthy happened.
I mean, all right. I guess I stand by that statement.
You don't have to do that, you know? You can just acknowledge that you said some wild shit that wasn't true, and you can be like, oh, well, I misspoke right there. Something did happen. You know, that's so much easier to do than continuing down this road of trying to stand on an invisible hill you made up.
But if I made it up, it's not invisible. It's the hill that I said.
It's literally backed.
If I don't stand for what I believe.
You made a statement. Not 2 minutes later, you were already like, well, that statement's null and void. but because I made the previous statement, we have to back this new statement. You don't have to do that, bro. You can just be like, hey man, I said some wild shit. I don't really want to stand on that no more. I'll do it with you.
What?
You know what I'm saying? I'll say some wild shit that's not true, and then I'll be like, hey, that's a bit much. Miles' dreads look really great. Some wild shit I said. They look all right.
See, you should stand on what you say. Maybe.
Look, all right.
Then you'll be
really actually look better. I'm happy you got that. You got it all fixed up, man.
I didn't do shit to my locks.
You didn't get a haircut?
I got a haircut, but I didn't do shit to my locks.
Why?
A haircut is a haircut. This part of my hair got cut. All of this. This was not touched.
Even when I tried
So you saying my locks look better? Don't be because I didn't do anything to them.
Do you hear you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you just take a moment to step back and be like, "Oh, okay, I really am wilding right now for no reason."
Not wilding.
Why
do you believe the truth is wilding? You said, I'm glad you got something done to them. They look really nice. And I said, I didn't do anything to them. He was like, you didn't get your hair cut. And I was like, I got my hair cut, but I didn't do anything to my locks.
You're right.
It's like you getting your hair cut and me saying, man, your beard looks good. You was like,
you won, man. You won.
I didn't do anything to my beard. I just got my hair cut. Not my fault.
You won.
This is the world we live in. Why are you so scared of the truth sometimes?
No one's scared of the truth. It's just the hills that you decide to make up and fight on. For they change absolutely nothing, and yet you fight so hard on them. I'll just be like, you know,
for the truth. I fight hard for the truth.
Like you won. Hey, you won it. You got it.
I'm glad.
Anyway, besides your non-memory making week, except for those 2 times you made memories.
It's been an adult week, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I haven't done anything fun. I've been looking up very depressing stats about rent. Because rent is going up everywhere. Like, trying to find a new place to live ain't easy. Either I have to downgrade my life a lot or move to the ghetto. Which is downgrading my life a lot.
What is your best case scenario? Like, would you rather stay where you're at and then just have them charge you less, or would you rather start making the process to get a home?
My best case scenario. The best case scenario?
What do you want? No, just what do you want?
I want anything that is above I can afford to live where I want to live.
Or just move to the hood then. You can afford the hood.
While continually having my standard of living that I have.
Did you try to look for the other way of being like, hey, maybe I should be asking more for my job?
I've looked at it all these ways. Job definitely needs to pay more. Job needs to pay more. Rent needs to be less, but I can't control rent. Job needs to pay more. Job does not pay more, and rent does not go down. I will have to be in a situation where I have to find a new job and a new place to live.
That's genuinely shitty, because I know how much you enjoy your job, and this is a problem that a lot of us are having right now, especially like in our age group. Well, I mean, you're in a higher age group, but around the area. But like trying to find an actual home trying to find a home that's sustainable, and like, because even paying rent, like, I love my place now and it's way better than where I was at, but like I'm seeing further in the future, like 2-3 years from now, and I'm just like, this isn't really going to be sustainable to stay in this situation. But where do we go? We gotta hope that the housing market shits itself, and then we can come in, which is shitty to have a hope that something fails so you can take advantage, or we gotta hope that the world and our situations improve so much that we can afford just the bare minimum. And that's a really shitty position for us to be in, man. Because again, you really like your job. Like, you enjoy your job. You enjoy what you do. You went to school for what you did. Like, you played the game. You did what you're supposed to do. Now they're putting you in a position where what you went to school for, well, as you should be getting paid more, but even the job that you have around should be sustainable for you. And the world is changing around you, which is making it not sustainable, which is shitty.
2 years ago, this was very sustainable. I was making a lot. Now, I feel like I'm not making enough, and my job isn't paying enough, and all this life is just like, ugh. And I look at houses around, like, the price that I want, and I'm like, wow, that's shitty. This is gonna be a shitty, what's it called?
Miami.
That Quan. I haven't heard it called Quan in so long. I mean, it's just like looking at new places. A lot of them are not what I want. They're not as nice as the place I live now. And then the ones that are as nice or nicer cost like more. Also, I found out a lot of places in Minnesota just are not up to snuff that I like.
I was about to say, for your bougie standards or just for living?
My bougie standards.
Bougie standards.
I don't know why everywhere in Minnesota has a tiny kitchen. Like, every kitchen in Minnesota that I was looking at, tiny as fuck. I don't like a tiny kitchen. That's my place that I want it to be big. Give me a tiny dining room. Dining rooms are so fucking useless nowadays.
See, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like you're at the position where you're like, well, now I want to push towards owning a home, so that way you can make these decisions and everything like that. So, would that
a 2-bedroom house would be nice?
That's what I'm saying. Would that be? Would that be then the next?
Give me the money to be able to afford a 2-bedroom home. I would save up for it and then go for it. But I can't afford a 2-bedroom. You can afford
one in Texas?
Huh?
Are homes like dumb expensive in Texas?
Probably.
I don't know why, but I thought property, like getting the property and owning the land would be way, way cheaper than actually getting the house done.
Also, my job is in this limbo state of we're working from home for now. So I don't know if I'll need to be going into the office once everything is over, or if they're going to be like, hey, we're just going to be work from home for now on. We own a building, we go in once a month, but like, even if it changes to like going in once a week, that changes up a lot of plans. Like, I couldn't live somewhere else. I would have to live here. And yeah, so there's that. What's my price point? For a house? I don't know. I don't know how to like price out a house. I want to pay rent somewhere between $1,100 to $1,300. That's it.
And that just covers your mortgage, or you want that to cover all your bills?
I want that to cover all my house bills. Like
$1,300? Ooh.
No, I mean like not electricity and shit like that, but like water, blah blah blah. What we're talking here? Are you talking about talking somewhere else, Amy?
You ain't finna put your whole financials out on the show. Just hit her up after the show.
Look, my credit card number is.
What are you doing?
This is my social security number. I don't know, man. I just.
But nah, it's just it. I'm really thinking about that limbo that we're in right now. It's like where a lot of people are supposed to be making that next step. Great question, Jerome. Thank you. A lot of people are supposed to be making that next step in life and doing the next progression in the adulthood playbook that we were supposedly given, and getting a house and owning your own property is like the next thing. But because the world is so fucked right now, it kind of makes everything dumb. And I've been thinking of like, what's the play that we can make to really start changing shit? What's the move that can get everybody what they want, and there is none whatsoever. Like, there's nothing logical that can happen that'll make it all go. So now it's just about trying to find your place in the world and or trying to find your come up and making that move.
Yeah, it's all about that. Trying to get multiple streams of revenue and all that stuff.
I'm saying,
also maintaining your freedom to do what you want. A nice little balancing act that you got to go through as an adult.
That's so dumb though. Like, man, just to survive and be comfortable, like, man, the hoops you have to jump through to get this shit done.
7 streams, passive income.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. I have 2 streams of active income, and that's a lot.
Miles has a show and he sells ass. Quiet as it's kept.
Having OnlyFans.
Miles be selling ass. Y'all didn't know, but Miles been selling ass this whole time.
Secretly, y'all did not know.
Miles been selling ass. Miles been shaking ass on the internet the whole time. I've been quiet about it for so long.
Need tips for that on that OnlyFans.
Amy, hey,
I used to manage OnlyFans accounts, and that shit was weird.
We are not doing this on this show. Not on this day.
This is what happens when you don't have a planned topic. Anything goes.
How did we get here? With 7 streams, though.
7 streams.
So that don't gotta be one of them. Y'all are wild.
Would you rather not know if you had a friend that was a porn star?
I think I'll find out eventually. Somebody would let me know.
I have no ideas what OnlyFans is, truth be told. It is a website where people pay for access to what you post. I just plain
a lot of people post ass on it. Naked ass.
A lot of people post ass. A lot of people post ass. But you can post other shit. You can definitely post other shit. Our show should have an OnlyFans. I'm just saying.
No, we should not, bro.
Heavy really misses you. No joke.
I miss y'all too, bro. I ain't really been on. I jumped on. Was it yesterday? Yesterday and Tuesday for a little bit, but y'all weren't there. But I'll be back, bro. I miss y'all boys, man. You gotta chop it up.
Look, you don't have to sell ass. You can do other stuff. If you have great recipes that you just want to like put out there and show off.
Nobody want to buy no muffins.
Hey, look.
They want a different type of cake.
It can happen.
Wow, yo.
But it ain't gonna get you a lot of money. Most OnlyFans is synonymous with ass. So there's that. My idea for OnlyFans was still I would just be cleaning up in an apron. I even bought the apron.
Absolutely not.
I'd be cleaning up in an apron, and only thing that I have on is the apron and like some underwear. And I'd just be cleaning up around the house. Just videos of that. That sounded like a plan for me because what women don't like a man that cleans.
Did somebody tell you that was a fantasy they had? Or you just made up that was a woman's fantasy?
It's a woman's fantasy.
They would love to see me clean and shit.
No, I've heard it before. Women love to see men clean. And I'm like, hey, yo. OnlyFans idea right there.
Any women in our chat, you're more than welcome to confirm.
Yeah, I'll be cooking and cleaning. That's all I'm doing. And I'm not talking. It's just me just scrubbing the floors or like folding laundry, vacuuming the floor.
Racially motivated that they want to see you slaving.
Yes, clean, not naked. Yeah, see, I'm not going to be naked. Because I have too much. I'm conservative too much for that.
My boy, you said an apron and boxers. You're real conservative there. What are you talking about?
Apron and boxers.
You just be saying words.
and my front is covered, my junk is covered.
Words, bro. This nigga said, "Oh,
My
this
front
nigga's
is covered, my
terrible."
junk is covered, my ass is covered. I'm just in underwear, so actually, I'm just comfortable around my house. Imagine working out.
Absolutely
It's too
not.
much. Too much.
Absolutely not.
Too much. Too much. I'm not trying to be doing fucking sit-ups and my dick just sitting there. It ain't happening. Ugh.
I'm happy we're both equally disgusted.
OnlyFans squad. Like, yeah, what? No. Either
What
way,
if that was the thing?
What
Like,
if that was
like,
the thing?
hey, we want to see men do manly stuff, like work out for OnlyFans.
But naked? Maybe if I need the money, dog. If there was people that wanted to see me do it, my body type, sure, fuck it, why not? Why not? Why not?
You're doing kettlebells and swinging them under, bro. And looking back at the camera, this is wild, bro. Absolutely not.
Nigga doing the roast.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, holy shit.
Out of pocket.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny as fuck. Funny as fuck. And I would do it if somebody paid me to do it.
I don't think I could do OnlyFans, man. I just can't. I don't think I could take the embarrassment of somebody being like, oh, like telling my parents, being like, oh, I saw Jarrell's little site. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing on it. I couldn't mentally.
First off, no one's gonna see it. Look, that's the common misconception everybody has, that everybody's gonna find out you have one. Only way people are gonna find out you have one is if you're advertising it. But that's also the only way people are gonna come to your site is if you're advertising it.
I don't. First of all, in this weird scenario, I don't appreciate you being like, hold on. I don't appreciate you thinking my OnlyFans wouldn't pop the fuck off. First of all, let's get that right now. I wouldn't have
only
to.
Way OnlyFans pop off is if it would go crazy. Nigga, as a person that's done this, like a manage these, the only way your fucking site is gonna pop off is if you put it out there. How are you not gonna put it out there? Like,
how did your OnlyFans page pop off?
Not mine.
I really had an OnlyFans, y'all.
I did not. I managed an OnlyFans.
On the internet. Yeah.
I managed an OnlyFans. I didn't have
all of what you want. Miles was putting ass cheeks on the internet, bro.
Not mine.
Miles was wilding out.
Not mine. We had a contract and everything. It's fine.
How did you get that? How did you talk yourself into? Because I feel like this is almost. Well, you said a manager, but it sounds like you being a pimp for internet women. And I'm not trying to be crass. I'm being dead ass, bro. I don't make no type of sense. I'm your manager. I'm selling ass on the internet, sir. Like I gotta work a couple of sites. It sounds like pimping. Did you get a cut? They gave you a cut, right? Exactly. You handled all the business. You was pimping. You was an internet pimp. We've been doing this show over a year. We haven't talked about you pimping on the internet. Wait a minute now.
How do you join OnlyFans? Is it a website? It is a website that it is a website that you sign up for, just like any other sign up website. And to actually post on it, like to actually post and make money, you need to verify your identity with an ID and everything. And then there's like this process you have to go through, but then you can start charging people money to get access to your site, basically. Like all they will see is just like, until somebody pays, all they'll see is just a site like, hey, this is my OnlyFans, blah, 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 blah. And then people pay X amount of money.
Just FYI, I ain't doing this shit. I got kids.
There's a lot of women on there with kids, but I'm not telling you to do it.
Getting fed off of OnlyFans, yo.
A lot of families is getting fed off OnlyFans.
Hold up, we'll talk about anime babes in 1 second. I want to talk about Miles being a pimp at one point in his life.
I was not a pimp.
Miles, you did a lot of pimp activities, my G. You got a cut of a woman who was selling her body for whatever reason, and you got a cut.
I was the one who kind of
That's crazy.
You put up on OnlyFans, like food and recipe. You can put food recipes on OnlyFans. You can put workout pictures on OnlyFans. You can do videos, like I said, videos of you cleaning the house. You could also do videos of you shaking ass.
Ducking the topic, my boy. We're gonna talk.
I'm answering the fans' questions.
Stop, bro. Stop. No, answer my questions. Answer my questions.
I wasn't pimping.
What about that time you were an internet pimp?
I wasn't an internet pimp. I was not.
Okay, you were an internet manager. Okay, whatever the fuck that means.
I managed an OnlyFans. That's it.
So how many people were you managing at once?
Just one.
Just one person?
Yeah.
Gator don't play that shit.
Gators don't play that shit. Gators bitches better be wearing jimmies.
Oh my god. So did you come to her with the idea? Or she came to you with the idea?
She came to me with the idea. Because she asked me
like, hey, can you edit that?
She was asking me a bunch of questions about how she should do it. And I was like, hey, this is how I think it should work. And she was just like, do you want to just do it for me? And I'm like, I can't just do it for you. You have to create all the shit. Like, it has to be you. And she's like, yeah, but like, once I do all that, you want to then like just, like, I just send you a bunch of content and you just post it and shit. And I'm like, I can. And she's like, oh, cool. I'll like cut you some. And I'm like, all right, I guess. So he was struggling. I don't... Not a
pimp. The story you telling me, you just Disney Channel movie your way into running a whole porn account, bro. I don't like this shit. You just stumbled upon it.
She was sending me these anyway, and she was just like, I might as well make some money off of them. And then like
the story, I have to believe you because I have to. I just feel like you were more aggressive than you're leading on. But I
was not more aggressive. All I did was post on a schedule, and then like people would try to talk to her, and I wasn't trying to talk in her place, so I would just be like, hey yo, and like once a week just get on so you can like talk to these people, because I'm not trying to be pretending to be you talking to these horny dudes. Like that ain't what I'm about.
He was a struggling pimp. That's terrible.
The only time that I actually felt pimp-like is when
you were a pimp, yeah.
No, when I promoted her OnlyFans. Like that felt weird. She asked me to do that, and then like I was just like, this feels wrong. I'm like promoting your OnlyFans and like getting people to come there, and I'm like it just
That was your job as manager.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want it to be my job.
So you wanted her to sell her own stuff and then still give
I didn't want to be a part of this, really. She wanted me to be a part of this.
All right, but you wanted her to sell her own stuff and make the effort, and then you just get your cut.
I didn't want to be a part of it.
Okay. This is crazy, man. This is
crazy. You keep making it out to be that I am a pimp. I'm not a pimp.
I've said so little words in this, you have no idea. I've literally asked you the same question more times than I've said anything else. You crazy right now, but I feel like you should have this hard out here for background. It's called Hustle and Fall. That's funny as shit. So you Gator. Yeah, he was Gator. For real. For a little while.
I was not like... Maybe I was a little bit like Gator. But I didn't protect her at all. I didn't like make sure she got paid. That's all on her. I just posted on a schedule. So it wasn't easy.
You were a bad pimp. You was a terrible pimp.
It was easy. God damn it! I walked into that. Pimping ain't easy, but it was easy. I literally just had to post on the schedule. And really what I did was a ramping thing. So like she would give me a bunch, her social media rep. No. I didn't, not her social media, just her OnlyFans. She would give me a bunch, like about like
could have elevated her again.
20 in 2 videos. And what I would do is like post on her account and show like the ones that showed the least. I would post those first, like 2 or 3 times, or like 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. I would post like these smaller ones first, and then like have them pay for the video parts.
This free game, yo. This is how you do it right here. This is how you do 0 work and get paid right here.
I didn't do 0 work. That didn't work.
That's what you do. This is free game, yo. I'm trying to tell you, yo. So after the pimp game got to be too much, like when was the end of it? You were just like, this is it. I don't want to do this.
She wanted to stop doing it because she was getting in a relationship. She thought the money would be better and blah blah blah. And I was just like, all right, cool. I'm fine with cutting it off, and we just stopped doing it.
You ain't hit her up like, hey man, you got some friends? Let's try.
No,
you know,
no. But the more people found out that I did manage someone's OnlyFans, the more people were like, I might have you manage mine. And I'm like, but why? But why? It's so easy to do. Why do I have to be the middleman? I'm not going to say no if you're going to pay me, but also why do I need to be the middleman?
This is why I think there's more to the story than being told right here, bro. You can't just be oopsie doopsie in your way into being an internet pimp, bro. I'm not going to keep believing this shit, man. All right? The one time where you were like, oh, you know, internet stuff. Oh, I got to put some pictures up, and you being like, I can handle it for you. Just all right, that makes sense. But the rest of it, of you being like, all right, well, the other people were seeing my work, my name was getting out there, and I just didn't want to do it. I want to hear that shit, bro. You had to be telling people.
I did not have to be telling people.
You had to be telling people, bro. It's cool though.
I forgot to post up that we're live on everything.
Oh wow, yeah, we just didn't do that. But people came in. They knew what's up. We're part of everybody's weekly schedule. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week been going? How's everybody been feeling lately? Hope everybody's doing good. Khadijah, I hope the baby's good. You set up a portfolio or something? Did you?
I got set up a portfolio. I just posted on a schedule of what I think people wanted to see. And it worked out that way.
Missed opportunities. That's too funny.
See, like, more deets to the story. Like, what deets do you want? Like, I'm not giving away who the people were. I did it only for about like 2 months, so it wasn't long. Payment's weird. Like, you have to actually go to somebody and be like, hey yo, like, what's my cut? Because I didn't get to know how much they got paid. Well, I could have, but I just never did. Because like I had access to their page so I could see like their payment stuff, but I just never did that. It got direct deposited into their account. What would your internet pimp name be? I wasn't a pimp, so I don't have one.
You say, is somebody looking for you? It's like, is being an internet pimp illegal or something? Like,
no.
I was gonna turn you in. You knew what you were. We know what you were.
So the meaning of tonight's title is the meaning of tonight's title is that me and Jarrell really need to start planning for success so we will never fail. Because we didn't plan this week. Week was not planned. So we just need to do better for you. So to get those houses, we need to coach you to make that. Hey yo. Why is this focus on me? Mine is Astro. What is with that name?
A straight pimp?
Huh?
A straight pimp?
For some reason I read that as Astro Pimp.
And you was running a OnlyFans page or
It
somebody?
does that as Astro Pimp. I was like, that's a weird way to spell Astro.
Because it's not spelling Astro. That helps.
Yeah, it's a straight pimp. And that makes 1,000% more sense. Look, I used to go by like back in like middle school. My account, like I had not a YouTube. I had an email address that was Pimp J. So there was that, but I wouldn't be called Pimp J at all. I don't like that. That's too boring. See, I'm not alone. I read it. See, it was read as Astro, but it's a straight pimp. That's all right. I've been reading shit wrong for a long time. I have slight dyslexia, probably. I say probably because I don't honestly know. So, Jarrell, you never done anything scandalous that you was just like, oh, wow, maybe I shouldn't be doing this?
If you're asking if I was ever a pimp at any point in my life, no, I was never a pimp at any point in my life.
But were you a hoe?
No, not at all.
You just really are a son of a pastor.
Not necessarily a southern pastor. I just, I don't know. All my stories ain't that crazy. It just was me. None of my stories are. Oh wow, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I don't really have any crazy, ridiculous stories. Everything's pretty much just me being me in different places.
And your reaction to that is very different to my reaction to that. Because, like, when I was in early college, I was just like, man, I really feel like my life is so mundane compared to everyone else. I really want to change that and get some wild stories under my belt. I still feel like that to this day. That my life is very mundane and I need some wild stories in my life. But then I like talk to you and you like, I didn't have wild stories. I don't want wild stories. Give me mundane. And I'm just like, but the story.
Yeah, man, but like to get to the story, so much shit has to happen. Like
you just have to turn right when you could have turned left. That's all that is. There's not a lot of work. There's not a lot of work.
Really? What right turn did you make into Internet Pimpville? Like, let me know. Because we weren't going down the same road.
Remember when it was big and I kept telling you I wanted to think about the business side of OnlyFans? It's because it was fascinating to me. It was fascinating to me on how you can sell nudes and continue to sell nudes and just grow. Cause like there's only a certain amount of times like you have to keep ramping up. Like you have to keep ramping up your nude game. You can't just keep posting the same lazy titty pics and expecting people to pay for that. So that was fascinating to me. And so I was talking to my friend about it, and then that sort of happened. So the left turn you took the left turn of OnlyFans is only for booties or only for ass, and I'm not about it. And I took the right turn of, but it can't just be ass. Like it has to be like more to it. And that's the right turn I took. And here we are.
I love how you're talking about OnlyFans like the scientists were talking about dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Like it's the same energy. It was just like I'm so fascinated. I don't get it. They were marvelous. Titties on the internet being sold? What? What could this mean? How is this sustainable? Life isn't sustainable like this.
How is it sustainable? It was a good question of how is it sustainable? And I came up with it's not. It is a paper airplane. It'll fly a lot further than a balled up one, but it's not gonna change. It's not forever.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I think you think about people like Bad Barbie. You think about, and as creepy as it is, like don't get it twisted. I'm very creeped out about her situation with OnlyFans. You think about people like Miss B Nasty. Like they've been able to they've been able to live very sustainable lives off of this website by posting content and being true to themselves. Tuesday, so they had somewhere to go. Yeah, I'm saying, and I'm telling Twitter is a minefield of all types of just.
And this is also what blew my mind as well. And this all leads into the whole thing with OnlyFans is that OnlyFans was a paid content place for ass and titties and whatever you wanted. But it's also free on Twitter and free on Pornstop or Pornhub. Pornstop. It's free, but there's also paid content. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what drives people to the paid content? This is fascinating to me.
People be horny. I think more than honestly, in a serious notion, I do think people strive for that one-to-one contact that they have with the porn star when you get from OnlyFans and everything like that, or showing up to their live shows and shit. You get off on them saying your name, or you being the one that's putting them through, or them recognizing you, and you build a relationship that way. I do think that's a huge part of it, rather than just the sexual nature of it all. You feel me? The sexual nature is what got them through the door and what keeps them, but what makes them special and it makes it easier for them to part with money would probably be, hey, I built a relationship with this woman that I think is gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I think that's what the sustainability of it all is. It's the building of relationships and everything like that. There's a woman I follow on Twitter right now. I have paid $0 for her content. However, her engagement on Twitter is so good, and she's always consistent with posting pictures and news and everything like that. So, and she's built a real strong community of other women who also do the same thing, that also post her stuff. I think that's the sustainability, is that they all rock with each other. They all usually have the same amount of people that's building with them, or that's paying money and building relationships with them. So I think that's how they do it. Yeah, see?
It's more intimate. Okay, yeah. And again, I get it now. I've done my research now. But at the time, I was just yo, this is fascinating. I want to know what it takes to succeed, because it isn't just going on OnlyFans and showing your titties and ass. It's more than that. It's more than just dump a photo dump. It's you have to there's strategy behind it, and I wanted to figure out the strategy behind it. And because I had a little bit of the strategy behind it, I was able to then also position my way in a management position for somebody that didn't want to think about the strategy.
Just say I was able to be a pimp, bro. Why do you keep trying to find better words to say what you were? We know what you were.
No, I'm not a pimp.
You were, though. Maybe not now, but at
just
one point.
Webcam girls, that sort of acting.
Yes, exact same. I would ask you and everybody here a question. Do you think you would be able to do that? Sell a relationship that's not really real, but based on money? Would you be able to do that instead of showing your ass on OnlyFans?
So being a sugar baby?
Well, they usually smash though.
Not all of them.
And then they just pay you like that. I thought
a lot of them just pay for the company and the affection. Literally just company and affection, not really ass.
Would you be able to do that?
No, I couldn't fake it that well. I don't think I'm a great actor. I personally don't think I'm a great actor.
You think you're a great liar, but not a great actor? I feel like those are one and the same.
Lying you can get away with, and then you don't have to stay within the lie right then and there. So you can get out. But I feel like acting is more never having a tell. And I have tells. Acting is never having a tell, and you're being there and you just can flip the switch and never have a tell, and you're actually there. For me, I'll have a tell, I'll make faces after a while, I'll just I'll pause before saying shit. It just I can't. Not gonna lie, I never been in that situation, so I couldn't tell you. I want to sit down and talk with my girl so we could communicate together, find a middle ground. I'd probably do it with her. Are you talking about doing an OnlyFans with your girl? Know some people that did that.
I couldn't do that, bro. I couldn't do it. Could not.
You just don't have imagination. No, I'm joking.
You know what it is? It's the part of my like girl being on the internet ass open. I can't. That would bother me so bad. I would not want it to bother me, and I would put it out of my mind, and I would be able to like function and be okay. But like there would be random spurts. There would be random spurts where I looked over at her, and I would be like, "Your ass was open on the internet," and I would be like, "Ugh." And I know that's wrong. That's wrong. It's fucked up. But there's nothing I can do about it, man. Nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never dated someone in that situation. I almost dated a girl that was a stripper. It just didn't work out. I think I could get over that. I think I could get over it. So judgy.
So judgy. I'm not trying to be. It's not. Honestly, it's something I've been trying to work on my entire life. It's just I don't know. I never feel like I own somebody or I'm very possessive of somebody, but also like once I enter into that thing with you, like where we're together, I'm like, well, it's only supposed to be for me. You feel me? And then I'm like, oh man, you're just putting it out there. And like it wouldn't bother me all the time, but there would definitely be random moments where
she's only having sex with you. It's just she's also having
that doesn't make me feel any better, bro.
Buy you
that does not make me feel any better. Shirudgy. Yo, relax. That's hilarious. Shirudgy. Yo, calm down.
Yeah, I definitely like thinking about it. I definitely could do it. And like, I don't think I would care. I think I would prefer a girl.
There would be no part of you just being like, damn, like I wish it was all for me.
I mean, she had men before me.
Oh, like how open are you with that then? Like, could you do some like swinger shit?
No, could not do swinger shit.
So them seeing your girl naked out of mind, out of sight, you're cool with that. Them seeing your girl naked in the room with you, you're like, "Whoa, hey, calm down. This is too much."
Them seeing my girl naked in the room with me is also like it's weird. I'm there. Them seeing my girl on the internet, they're paying for it. Service.
The stripper.
Yeah, same with stripper. I said it just didn't work out. Not that it didn't work out on my end.
No. I'm saying though, like let's say if she was like working at the strip club, you came in and she's like giving a dude a lap dance, you're not gonna be like, this is terrible. I hate it. Like you still
do her job.
That's what I'm saying.
So want to go to her job. I'm gonna get jealous. I mean, I won't do anything about it. I'll get jealous like that should be for me, but also I'll be getting that tonight.
See what I'm saying? So you still do also have that thing of being like, this is
but you have the thing where it's gonna stop you from ever doing it, like ever going forward.
Yes,
it's not gonna stop you.
I don't know how many times you're gonna have to see a lap dance before you like, all right, enough.
Again, how many times am I going to her job watching her give lap dances?
It's also a fair point, very fair point.
So like, I'm not doing it all the time, and you talk about just thinking about it. Like I'll think about it and be like, all right, whatever. I can then just fucking go over there and mess with her, get my attention from her.
No, that wouldn't make me.
I know her real name. I'm fine.
That would not make me feel any better because you still saw my girl naked, bro. I would be livid.
There's other men that saw your girl naked before you.
Yeah, bro. You don't think listen, I ain't gonna stunt because we're all friends here. You don't think I don't know my wife. I have no idea who this woman is gonna be. I don't know anything about how the future is gonna go. But I would be lying to you right now if there wasn't a part of me that didn't already slightly hate this woman a little bit. Like I love her, whoever she is, but I really don't like this bitch at all right now. You feel me? Because it's not that I've been ready to be married or anything like that. I have to go through the process, so I get it. But also, like, if we would have met early and she would have been like, get your shit together and I won't mess with nobody, and if you don't mess with nobody, we'll just mess with each other, I would have been like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's dope. Like I'd rather do that. I know, listen, it's out of pocket a little bit, but like I just
a little bit, nigga.
A little bit. It's not that wild, right?
No, it's wild. It's wild. It's wild.
So you gonna be? Wait a minute. You cool with just your girl bringing up all her exes and all her experiences and everything like that? Like that's fine to you? You don't want to hear that shit either. So why the fuck am I gonna act like it's all gonna be cool?
But I don't hate her for having experience.
A little bit. You a little bit.
No, I don't.
Yo, man, dude. Listen, I have no idea who this woman is, but the fact that she probably told somebody else that she loved them, like, and meant it with her whole heart. Oh, don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. And if she felt that way about me too, I would get it. I totally understand that. And my defense would be, I would have been with you if you was here. We would have got this done early if you was around, but you wasn't. So it is what it is. If that was for you, it wouldn't happen. You don't have to hear to know it's a thing. We all are. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, eventually, you guys gonna have a little. Like you gotta acknowledge they had to pass a little bit. Eventually, it's gonna come out one way or another. And when that day comes, I'm gonna have an attitude. I'm gonna be like, yo, this is bullshit. You feel me?
That's so dumb that you have an attitude.
Oh, listen, at no point did I say this is what other people should think. At no point did I say this was rational. This is ridiculous of me to think this way. I know it. It's something that I've been trying to work on because how dumb it is. However, despite my tries, this is where I'm at. A little bit of me, just a very small, eensy-weensy piece of me cannot stand that motherfucker, because why are you messing with other people when I was out here willing to love you? How dare you? Where were you?
I don't think you're willing to love them right now.
Breaking my heart. Fucking other.
I don't think you're willing to love
them. Gratitude. Hey, Walker, you need to chill. I don't like how these work. That's hilarious. Exactly. You feel me? Where was you when I wanted love and affection? Man, I had to deal with all
becoming the partner that you needed. She was becoming the partner that you needed.
We could have did that together, motherfucker. What, you don't think we could have learned life?
Oh my God! Say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
What are you talking about? We could have did that together.
Oh man.
What's your point here?
My point? How many times did you tell me that you're not ready to find or to talk to a girl because you're just not there yet? I'm like, you could be. No. Listen, I'm like, this girl could be the love of your life, and you're like, I'm not ready to give, or I'm not there to give her. And I'm like, you could grow together, and you was like, nah, I need to get this on my own. And now you saying this, make it make sense.
So slow up. I knew you were going to try to have this big Sherlock moment. You still look stupid.
It's not Sherlock moment. It's just you get told what you said.
When I was ready and was ready to go and all this shit, if I would have met the person I was supposed to be with, we probably would have worked through all the shit together, and I would have been there. We wouldn't have had to stop anything, because we would have kept going and been perfectly fucking fine. Now, at the point where I was at, I still don't feel like I'm exactly where I need to be at, but I'm on the road there, so we're around that corner and everything like that.
But why not do it together?
Because now I'm not in the mood. Like, now I'm not in the right headspace to really do all that shit. You feel me? Like, I'm not. I don't know how to explain it.
So you can't get mad at her for not being there.
I can be, because when I was ready and I was outside, where the fuck was she at?
Maybe she wasn't ready. How about that?
She should have been ready. And again,
and you should be ready now. It goes both ways, nigga.
He came at me with the same energy of like, well, now you should be ready. I was like, you're right. I should be. I'm sorry. It's your fault, but it's not like we'll get there when we get there. It still would be her fault. Because I would have been ready for it forever ago. We would have got that shit done.
She's ready now, and you just won't talk to her.
I don't know who she is, so I don't know what she's doing.
Where were you?
Where were you at when you were getting straight with the chicks? So hypocritical, though. Now you giraffe fish. Walking with the comments of the day, bro. These are hilarious. Gratitude is my favorite. Am I selfish? Yes, a little bit. I mean, I never said I wasn't.
So hypocritical, though.
What's the hypocritical part, though?
Very hypocritical.
What's the hypocritical part?
How do you not see the hypocritical part? It's the part that I literally just yelled at you about, and you was just like, "It don't matter, but it's my fault. It's her fault. It don't matter that I'm not ready now. When I was ready, she wasn't ready, so it's her fault."
I'm not. If you can repeat it back to me, you understood.
No, I understand how dumb it is and how hypocritical it is.
I never said this was a smart point. I never said this was a fair one. Wait a minute. At no point did I say.
So you agree that it's hypocritical and selfish?
I agree that it is selfish. Probably it's I don't think it's selfish to love somebody so much you wish you were the only one that was with them. Is that selfish? Probably not. Way off topic. There's no topic. There's no topic.
There's no topic today. It's just one giant flow today.
We're just talking about whatever. So we're very much on topic. But
you're pushing it with that one, Don.
What?
That one was a stretch. I can't even pronounce it.
Hypocrite.
Yeah, hypocrite.
Did you save yourself? What you mean? Did you save yourself? Did I save myself? No, I didn't save myself. I would have though.
So if you get with her and she resents you for not being around for her before you met her, would you begrudge her? Or
no,
begrudge her
I would be like, that's a very fair complaint to have, man. I would not be upset with if she's mad at me because she was upset that we weren't together sooner. I wouldn't be upset by that or be like, yeah, that's all right. So you just as much of a whore as she is. Listen, I didn't want to be this way. Okay, let me tell you something. I wanted to be like Corey Matthews. I wanted to meet whoever the fuck I was supposed to meet early, and we just figure it out together. We'll just go through life hand in hand. We'll figure out life lessons on the same team. And just,
I don't understand why you're so like we would figure it out together.
Wait, hold on. I never wanted to mess with multiple women like that. That was not of me. You feel me? Anytime that I was outside doing outside shit, that was just me being outside because there was nothing else to do. Because people who I did want to be with at the time, or the person I was sure that I was going to be with at the time, me and that person weren't really working out, and I had opportunities in front of me. So fuck it. We not white. We not white. No, we are not. However, I had a lot of parallels between Corey Matthews, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Like this makes sense." Also, I'm not that much of a whore. All right, I'm not.
Corey was the most boring motherfucker on that show.
You best be glad I didn't get the baby first. The milk toast motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Listen, was Corey the most exciting dude in the world? No. But the reason why it worked so well, at least for little old me, is because he didn't need to be exciting. He had people that rolled with him and he rolled with his people. And because of that, whatever excursions they got into, whatever wild shit that ended up happening to them, they knew that they had each other's back and would get out of it. And that's what they did.
Head to Switch almost got blocked on Facebook. One of us.
You let one whore go. He ain't never made her come. He actually did make her come a couple of times. They showed it in the show. It was pretty funny. You feel me? And that's what I'm saying, man. I had this thing in my head. It was just like, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll find me my shorty early. We'll get this shit done. I was on that road. Life was kind of going towards that. Then it didn't really work out that way. And then by the time I really got to be an adult, I was already like, I guess the first time I really was outside like that when I was like 20, and I was 20 years old. That's when I really just was like, you know what, let's just go be outside a little bit. And it was never crazy. It was never no wild situation. Most of the people that I ended up messing with was like people I was messing with for an extended period of time. But again, if my wife would have came up to me and was like, "Hey, yo, stop all this. We finna get together." I'm like, "All right, bet. Say less. Let's go. This is what I wanted anyway."
So why don't you go find her now?
Because I got other things I gotta figure out with myself. Now, at this point, there's other stuff I want to do.
So before, when you didn't have all this stuff, you're like, "We'll figure it out together."
Again, bro, it's crazy. Now, like, I wasn't thinking about doing the show. I wasn't, or any type of show. I didn't have any other podcast. I wasn't worried about any other shit. Now that I got other shit to worry about, I'm just like, oh well, let me go figure out other shit. There's so many other things I want to do. You know what I want to do? Get a house in San Diego, very badly, and like live comfortably there.
So you waiting to find a girl in San Diego?
San Diego when I was worried about like being outside. You feel me? That's my thing.
Are you finding, or are you gonna find a girl in San Diego once you get the house in?
Maybe we'll see how that goes. That's like not an active thing on my mind is to be with somebody. It's like I have these things.
I get that, and I get that, but I'm gonna like. As weird as this sounds, this is gonna come from a place of love and support. It is harder to fit somebody in your life the more full your life is.
What if me fitting somebody in my life isn't the number one thing on my mind, or the thing I give a fuck about?
Doesn't need to be the number one thing on your mind. You can focus on. You can multitask. You multitask every day.
Right.
Why put happiness on hold? Why put happiness on hold?
Who said happiness was on hold? Who said happiness was on hold? San Diego of all places. Actually go there for once, not for the airport. The homies in there too. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, San Diego is such a bad bitch of a place, bro. I went there one time and like fell in love with the whole city, G. Being by the beach, all that shit, man. Love that place. It's literally my favorite place in the world. What if you find her, but you don't fit her goals and future plans? Then she's not her. That's not my girl. Obviously, if she find me and we hit it off, but it don't work out, then it wasn't for us, and we'll go forward from that. Angela and the tall hair. Yeah, Angela was bad, and the tall redhead does porn now. By the way, guys.
Yeah, he literally said that.
He said it in here. Yeah.
He literally said that in the next sentence.
It's not even, I just wanted to get that out there. You can see her naked on the internet if you so well please. Again, I don't think I'm putting happiness on hold. I don't think anything's on hold. It's just other goals are in my head. Right
not talk to people.
Huh?
I think you purposely not talk to people.
You think I'm purposely not talking to people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like women. Like you purposely be like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be in a relationship with you because I have all XYZ. And then once you get all the XYZ, there's not going to be room for anything else. And that's my fear for you. That is my fear.
You think I'm gonna be so miserable at my house in San Diego that I'm gonna be like,
you're not gonna be miserable, but you're not gonna be miserable, but it won't fit the way you want it to.
Oh shit, man! I got all this comfortable beachfront property and nobody to sip coffee and look at the waves with. Woe is me, sad as you, nigga. What? No, I'll be fine. We'll make it through. We'll figure it out.
Things and stuff does not make you happy.
It doesn't make you happy. Me, I'll be fine.
Things and stuff and things money can buy.
I didn't think about that. Honestly, I didn't think about that until I got this apartment, and like after not having the place that I want, and then finally getting the being blessed into a place with like a view of downtown like I wanted and everything. I was like, well, fuck. Let me actually put my focus into things that could could like come up and actually make things happen. Now I'm at a point where I'm like, all right, well, what are the steps I need to take to really get the shit that I want? And you know what I want? Beachfront property in San Diego. I want to be able to wake up and take 5 steps and be on the beach every morning.
That is a huge step.
Yeah, but like, someone's getting
property in San Diego is expensive, my guy.
I know, right? And you think I'm going to be miserable up there because I ain't got no
getting more expensive by the day.
You kidding me? You insane? I will be upset in my home. I wouldn't need shit else. I would just got my home in San Diego. That's mine. That I'm living in comfortably. We ain't got to do no extra shit. I'll be upset because ain't no titties in my house. I'll be fine. I will find a way.
Look, I love my place. It'd just be better with titties in it. 100%. Titties I like too. Oh,
I was just gonna say.
Titties I like too.
You had titties in your house and you still kicked them out. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Those weren't future titties.
Your house, go back home.
Those weren't future titties. They weren't for the future. They were for now.
You had titties in the house and told them get out, titties.
Those were only now titties. Or then titties, if you want to think about it. Those were then titties.
You got but the future titties.
Couldn't be future titties. This isn't. It wasn't a. This is gonna be my wife situation. So
that's what you were aiming towards, and that's also the other thing, dog. Like dating is dating. You'll get to and marriage isn't the ultimate thing, bro. Like if I
date to marry. So like if I'm not gonna marry you, I'm not gonna date you.
That's real. What if you ask her to marry her and she says no, you're not gonna stay with her no more? You out?
No. Unless she has a very good reason on why she doesn't want to get married at that moment. Like now,
what if she just doesn't want to get married? That's a good reason.
Ever? Look, then we just fuck buddies at that point. Why are we in a relationship? I told her what I wanted. I wanted marriage and kids. She doesn't want marriage and kids. We're just fuck buddies in. We're just friends. We're just two people just kind of not even walking through life together. We're just two people that cross paths.
I'll be cool with that. I ain't gonna stunt to you, bro. Like I think I will get married. I'm down to get married, but if somebody was like, you know what, I'm not down to be married, but I'm down to fuck with you exclusively, and me and you just figure out what we are and we define it. I'm cool with that. That's fine. I'm so laid back with shit, bro. I promise you I am. This little bit of hate in my heart for this woman I ain't met yet is nothing. You feel me? It's so minuscule to what we've been talking about. A little bit of
hate in your heart.
Just a little bit, man. Just a tiny little bit of hate. And it's only because I love her so much. You feel me? That's all it is. It's just I'm mad because I wasn't the only one. That's all. That's it.
You have to learn the gawk on somebody else.
You said what?
She got to learn the gawk on somebody else.
No, she didn't. Yeah, and also, why would you say that? What was wrong with you? Why would you put that out?
Just being real. She had to learn these other lessons. She had to learn what she likes and did not like, what she can take and could not take.
Well, I don't know. Let me ask you then. Do you think at any point in your life, if you would have messed with the woman you think you're gonna end up being with, whoever she may be, do you feel like you would have been able to make it work, or it would have failed miserably?
Would have failed miserably without all my like coming up and shit.
Really, the whole time you feel like you were just like, nah. At some point, I would have.
I used to not like. There's times where I just wasn't actually a good partner to people. Like
that's some real shit.
I had to learn to be a good partner. I had to learn what I wanted and what I did not want, what I could take and could not take, what I like was willing to do and not willing to do, what I should do in situations and what I should not do. And it's not going to be an easy, simple thing of like, just because like we fit together so it's perfect. There's still going to be work in the relationship. There's still going to be points in time where I'm going to have to do something I don't want to do, but because I'm in a relationship, I'm going to do it because I know it'll make her happy.
Mm.
And I think that is still like it'll work, but I had to learn these things, these lessons, and why put a strain on potentially the greatest when I didn't learn these lessons yet.
But like you were saying, you could have learned these lessons together, and you would have been fine with it.
No, it could have, but also there's no guarantee that she didn't see these lessons and be like, why didn't you learn these lessons? Like, why are you? I don't want to take this. Miles is close to dating Nirvana. But she might have learned, like, I don't want to take, or like, I could have not, like, how do I say this? Something I've learned could have been a complete red flag to her where she had to shut down the relationship, just like I had to shut down a couple of relationships because it came to the point where I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I can't do what you want. And at the time, I might have wanted that, but I don't want it now because I know more about relationships. So I could have came to that point with her. She would have been like, no, none of that. And then I would have had to learn. I would have learned the lesson, but she would have already cut me off.
True.
Going into a relationship, I feel like you never fully know that this is going to be the one. You have hopes and dreams of this is going to be the one, and you go for it as if this is going to be the one. But then, like, shit happens. You find out more.
I think I agree with you. My only thing is, I don't know, man. I think if you really are fucking with the right person, y'all will find a way to be able to communicate with each other and figure it out. I
mean, yeah, but then there's times where you have your ground you stand on, she has hers.
Right, but all that I feel like if you both are really committed and really are actually trying to make it work with each other, you'll figure it out. You'll figure out a way to communicate and find the common ground for y'all needing to stand on. Like I said, I think I did okay for the most part. It's just I was dealing with people and dealing with situations that weren't really conducive to how strong I was feeling.
Lori and I would not be together if we didn't break up and I had to learn my lesson on my own. The Chris before the breakup is markedly different from the Chris after reconciled.
That's what's up, though. I mean, I think that break is needed for some people. Me personally, I think if I would have found my right person, I would have been fine. Even if I found him today, even with everything I'm trying to do, we would figure it out some way, somehow. Unfortunately, though, I'm not actively looking. But I do feel you. Sometimes you take that moment of being like, hey, let me break away from this and realize what's really going on, and then you can appreciate or get back to where you need to be at with the person. What are you about to say?
I was going to ask how you would feel about like, say you had gotten with a girl like straight out of high school and she was like, you were the only person she ever slept with.
Yeah.
And then she said, I just kind of want to experience more.
Oh, a minute. I'm just going to tap out right then and there. That's about it. We got to go.
See?
What you mean, though?
That is an example of, like, she hadn't learned everything she needed to learn.
Yeah, but she's not my person in that situation. You feel me?
But it could be the exact same person. She just hasn't learned these lessons. I don't think.
That's not my person.
I think I figured it out. You are thinking of a soulmate as like the one that fits perfectly.
No.
And because you guys were destined to meet.
No.
And I'm like, this person can be made.
No.
Or not made, but like they're made throughout their experience.
No. I think my person is the person that when it aligns at the time that we meet and we get everything right, that I won't have to deal with like shit like that. Shit where my hard no line is already crossed off the rip. I don't have to deal with that. Like if I actually met my person back then, me and my person would have been cool riding with each other, and we wouldn't have had to experience anything else. We would have been straight where we were at. But
what if she comes back later in life and she has everything?
She's not my person, bro. She's a person that I fuck with probably, but I wouldn't say she's my person.
Ain't no such thing as one soulmate out there. You don't just get one person who is your true love. Don't exist.
That I don't agree with at all.
I think I slightly agree with that one.
I don't agree with that. Man, listen, I've seen too many people who've survived by the strength of love and love alone. Like, that's all they had was like the fact that they love each other, and they figured it out just with that. That only comes with meeting somebody that you're destined to be with. That's the only time I've seen that shit work, bro. I grew up around that shit when like two people who you really looking at like, how the fuck did this happen? But they still keep figuring it out every single time. They get through every single thing that they've been thrown at. No matter how crazy or how wild, they still rock together. Like, nah.
I think there's two people that are like. So for me, I think that there's two people that are working together and being like making it work. But I don't think it's destiny or soulmates for me. I don't think I want to believe in that.
Why?
Eh.
I feel like you be wanting to give up control when you want to give up control to shit, bro.
I feel like having a soulmate is giving up control.
How?
I don't have control over my own destiny. This is the person I was meant to be with.
What's wrong with that?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't have any choice in it.
I mean, to an extent, fair, but also you nothing you've done to this point was your choice. You being alive right now wasn't you making a choice to be alive.
I beat out those other sperm by choice.
Huh?
I beat out those other sperm by choice.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I beat out those other sperm by choice, dog.
Oh my god. Anyway,
what up, Yato?
Point being,
only one way to find out is to get out there and put yourself out there. Trial and error is a thing for a reason. I agree with that statement, Don. I agree with that statement. You have to get out there and do it. You can't like just be like sitting around and be like, they'll show up. I don't believe that.
I don't know. Happens for some
people. He didn't choose to be dealt in the game, but he gets choices on how to play.
That's also very true. That's also very fair, but I don't know. Like I said, man, this that's so funny to Miles. It's like I didn't have any choice in it. All right, bro. Like, okay, like because that means every situation that we've talked about for the last year and a half, you've just been like you've actively been choosing to deal with or not deal with, which means you've actively chosen to put yourself in some very wild situations, and you were just okay with the outcome of it.
I made actions that led to these situations.
That's wild.
And I would say that I made choices that like made the situation continue for sure. But to say shit is destined, I don't like destined things to happen. Just no, I don't like that.
So you don't believe in getting lucky. You just believe that mathematically you were it.
Lucky. Getting lucky is mathematically I was it.
I'll punch you in your chest, but all right, fair.
Luck is nothing but mathematical chance happening. The universe is a lot of chaos, but it's organized chaos.
Sure. I think Miles is full of shit, but I'll ride with it.
That's fine.
What else were we talking about? I don't know.
The only reason why you won compared to the other sperm is because your long ass locks reached there first with your predator looking ass. This is why you're allergic to the sun.
You gonna let him talk to you like that on your show, huh?
No.
It's crazy.
He's allergic to the sun. I had short hair. I was about to say for most of my life, but like I had long hair for a long time as a kid until about like 10th grade. Then I cut it off, and then I had short hair for another 10 years, and then started to grow my hair out again.
You want to know? I don't know why. Probably because you said you were talking about when you were younger, but like the story you were telling me of your sister's baby dad, who was the crunk dancer that you used to record, bro. Yeah.
You love that story so much. You love that story so much. Why are we talking about that?
He was 20 and people were like, go get a job. He was like, no, I'm crumping. I gotta fight for my dream to crump. And this was early 2000s. I feel so bad for two reasons. A, I feel bad because you were recording him dancing, and just the thought of you being Little Miles recording somebody dancing is fucking hilarious to me. And then also, his dream was about 10, 15 years too early. If he would have been born later, he would have been able to do what he wanted to do right now. He would be on TikTok, big TikTok famous. He gotta be mad, bro. He gotta be upset at this moment.
But crump dancing wasn't like the shit, or isn't the shit now. It was the thing to do back then.
Yeah, but like even if crumping wasn't the thing, the dance style he was doing now, he still could just be dancing on the internet and getting famous. Like he had a dream, and his dream is so doable now. But it wasn't doable then, and he got yelled at for it. And I just feel bad when I think about it. He was just too early. He had the right idea, the right gusto. He was just too fucking early. Too fucking early.
I'm not sure about America, but crumping still has a huge scene here in New Zealand.
What? Oh my god. He would be in New Zealand. He would be in New Zealand. Big
crumping a thing in New Zealand.
Oh my god.
Are you guys that late? Like, is the world so far away from you guys that it can be that late?
That's pretty fucking hilarious. Miles, you gotta go get him. You gotta go get him. You gotta tell him to pick up that dream, bro. Nah, G, listen, I'm all for throwing dreams in the trash, G. I really am. I'm so quick to tell somebody to throw their shit in the garbage if it's not gonna go anywhere. But he was just too early, bro. He was just too early. He was too early. That's not fair. That's not fair. He was too early. He had the right idea. He was just too early. That don't hurt you.
That man is like 37 now. 38 almost, probably. I think around there. Like you can't.
That don't hurt you to think about.
No,
that don't hurt you to think about.
No.
What if we wanted to do this show in the 1800s and we had everything ready to go for it? We were just born in the 1800s. We're fucked. It's not that we didn't have a good idea. It was just too early.
We'd be dead before we found out that.
That's what I'm saying. But he ain't dead. He got a second chance, Miles, to get his crump dreams out, and it's all because of you. You gotta go help him. You gotta find him.
Almost in his 40s. I'm not about to help a man in his 40s.
That's some real hating ass shit that you're not gonna help somebody live out their dreams, bro. That's some real hating ass shit, my nigga.
Nah, it's too late. It's just street/hip hop dancing is huge here. Looking at the royal family and Paris Goebel, he's a hugely popular choreographer for a lot of pop/hip hop videos.
Fam.
Hip hop is popular in New Zealand. You guys have royalty? That's interesting.
Please, for the love of God, you gotta hit him up. And you gotta record. You gotta get the band back together, bro. You gotta make one of them cute internet videos where you play the old video first, and then y'all wearing the same clothes now, just grown up, and he's still dancing hard as fuck. You gotta get him set up, man. You would manage all them OnlyFans. You ain't gonna manage his TikTok page. Type of shit is that? Go help this man.
I will manage titties, but I will not manage a dude crumping in his late 30s, 40s.
Stop
No,
hating, bro. Stop hating. Stop hating. Go help
I'm
that
not
man
hating.
his dream.
Do it for the vine. No.
Oh my god, he missed Vine, bro. Do you see what I'm saying?
He
was
could
just
have
too
done
early.
Vine. He could have done Vine. I'm pretty sure he could have done
Wait,
Vine.
why shouldn't he listen to me? Well, look, how crazy as fuck. Oh, I'm not.
Thank you, Yato.
Hey,
Thank you,
we
Yato.
found a market for it. This man was like swinging around aggressively when he crumps.
I don't crump. I did like a little bit back in the day, but that was about it because I was just trying to imitate. That's all it was. Imitation.
That's not a setup, bro. It's not a setup. Look, I'm dead ass. I'm not, bro. I'm dead ass. I'm genuinely hurt because if I was him and hearing this story and thinking about those days and he's looking at shit like on TikTok, these motherfuckers are getting famous for doing choreographies and shit. Like he just was too early. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Well, it ain't me.
Listen, I don't think you guys should be so adamant about stopping another man's dream. And y'all should definitely support him. You know what? Give me his name. Send me his information. I'll set it up. Don't worry. I'll get it done. Don't worry.
What you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
I heard you had a dream, and I'm here to help you get through it, brother. I heard you had a dream. I just want to put the right tools in your hand so you can get it done. Looking like a generic stuff. Yeah. There's so many things you can do, bro.
I'm not doing anything because I didn't crush his dream. So why do I need to do the other side?
Everybody needs to stop the retirement home.
This is what you want, Jarrell. You want?
Oh my god! What I want, bro. That's not what I want, yo. I do think that's funny, but I want him to, bro. You don't think that's unfair? What if you had a dream you just missed it by a little bit, bro? What if the best basketball player died before
don't believe in him? Hey, yo, it ain't even about me believing or not. It ain't about me believing or not. It's about me helping or not. I'm not helping.
You're not telling that nigga to get back. All you gotta do is be like, hey, bro, download TikTok, put your videos up.
He can do these things on his own if he wanted to right now. If he still had a dream of crumping, he would still be doing it, and he wouldn't let haters get in his way.
There's old motherfuckers getting views online. Better find your link. That's what I'm saying. All Miles got to do is put him on a game, and Miles won't even do that, bro.
Why do I need to do it?
Because you was outside with him recording the videos. You are a part of his journey.
He had recorded videos himself of him doing it. He can do all the stuff that I could help.
You can be the Dr. Dre to his Crump Tupac, bro. Why are you trying to stop this man from dreaming? Why? Why are you
I'm not stopping him from dreaming. You are acting like I'm stopping him from doing anything. I haven't stopped him from doing anything. I'm just not helping him do it.
That's a shame. That's a shame, bro. That's a shame. Y'all heard it here first, man. Miles ain't gonna put y'all on the shit, man.
This is where you getting this from?
Yep. That's exactly the lesson I learned.
You're going that way. Miles ain't gonna put you on the shit.
Miles ain't trying to put nobody on, bro.
I put Yato on the shit all the time.
Miles saw a man's dream being lived out day after day on this goofy ass app. Bro, I want that fuckery on camera. That's all. No, it's not.
Jarrell wants to laugh. Jarrell wants to laugh.
I'm not so evil that to take an older gentleman's dream of wanting a crump on camera and using it for
I don't like how you called him an older gentleman either.
What is an older gentleman? I don't know what you want to say. He's not.
You're 30 years old, Jarrell.
Make the stupid shit last forever. It's not true, bro. You know what's crazy? It seems to be a thing that Yato and yourself do, where y'all just think y'all know my intentions before I actually say words.
Because we know you.
No,
Because we know you. We know to look
95%
through the fuckery.
Y'all are wrong 95% of the time.
We look through the fuckery and be like, you don't believe this. This is what you actually believe. And you be like, nah. And you are adverse to facts, so really it don't matter.
Not true at all. That's just a lie within itself.
Funny how when we show you facts, you just like, that ain't true.
Here's the thing. Y'all show me a picture of something and then tell me my intent behind that picture. Instead of being
we told you made faces. We showed you pictures of you making faces, and you was just like, "That's just my face. I wasn't making faces."
I wasn't. It was just me watching the show, y'all. I can't just watch a show. But anyway, I don't want to. I have no quarrel against this man. Miles just told me a dream that somebody had, and I think that him having this dream in 2003 is not really fair because he had the gusto to do it. He had the equipment to do it. He just didn't have the timing to do it.
Probably around, when was Xbox 360 big?
03, 06, 03.
It was around 07, 08.
Even then.
That'd be early.
I would pray that somebody would take mercy on me, and if they saw me doing something that. If they saw something I was used to be doing and it's winning now and they didn't put me onto it, I would be very upset. I would be very sad.
It's not on me to put you on to something that is so popular that it's very like, it'd be one thing if like I was telling him about fucking TikTok when it was first coming out, like, hey yo, get on this now. Because XYZ, that's one thing. But TikTok is big enough for that. If you don't know about it by now, you don't need to know about it. You choose not to know about it at this point.
I think.
You think bullshit coming up?
I think you're being very selfish. I think you are. I think I think you're blocking somebody else's blessings. Is what I think you're doing. I don't think that's fair.
Didn't you tell Amy that she couldn't have an OnlyFans earlier?
She didn't want to. Amy ain't about that life.
But you told her before she even knew what it was.
And then when she found out what it was, hold tight. When she found out what it was, what did she say? Hold tight. When she found out what it was, what did she say?
Said she was too conservative for that.
Exactly.
But you out here blocking blessings too.
I've never blocked anybody's blessings. Some would say that I've orchestrated many of blessings for many of people. I've put many people in blessed positions, and
you do bare minimum. In this case,
how about you do the bare minimum of telling this man to go get a TikTok and make his videos on TikTok again? That's the bare minimum.
I'm not
That's
doing
what I would do.
I will tell him TikTok exists and how to download it, and that's it. I won't even tell him to put the videos up. Just be like, "Hey, yo, did you know TikTok exists?"
Why do you not want to be?
And that's about the amount help that you did.
Why are you so adamantly against helping this man?
I'm not adamant against helping him. I'm just not going to help. It's beyond the fact. It's beyond the point. This is 16 years ago almost.
Dreams never die, Miles.
Some do. And if his dream never died, he knows about it.
That's crazy. Y'all heard it here first.
So you want me to give this man hope again? Like if his dream died, you want me to give him hope again that a 38-year-old crumper can make it big on TikTok?
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you say
facts? That? Why are you always questioning me?
You just said that to be hurtful. You didn't even need to bring his age up. You didn't even need to bring his age up. That had nothing to do with him crumping. Why would you say that?
This app that is mostly for like teens and fucking 20-year-olds. He's gonna come in and start crumping and take over.
Yep. What
Why
if
don't
he
you?
do? What if he do? What if he do? What if he's the biggest thing on the planet? You orchestrated
I'm
that.
not gonna give him the hope to do that.
I would rather you be honest and be like, he was never a good dancer anyway. Because that's the only other thing I can
I
think
don't
about.
know if he was. It was crumping.
I feel like he wasn't that good, and that's why you're trying to be like, I don't think I should do this.
I honestly don't know.
It's a shame. Ugh. All right, yo. If y'all got any questions or anything y'all want us to talk about, go ahead and shoot it off in the chat, yo. Also, if you want to talk about how Miles is openly keeping this man away from his dreams, we could talk about that some more too. I'm totally okay with that.
I don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm not. I just want you to understand that I'm not. Why are you in your house with a sweatshirt on? Like, it was 100 degrees today.
Not in my home. It wasn't. Who told you that?
Is your AC on the 63 right now?
What? What? This is my AC on what? My AC is so. My AC code. It just comes up as 60. It's not even. I don't know what it is.
60.
My AC is always on. My fan is on. Life is good. I went outside.
You have a hoodie that's like zipped all the way up with the hood on. You act like you're like freezing in your house.
No, I'm at. I just wear it. I don't know. I try to hunker down for these 2 hours because as soon as we get off of these, like, as soon as we get out of the podcast, like, I go immediately back to being naked again. So like, I'm wearing clothes, but like, I'm like anxious to get these off immediately.
Probably because you're in a hoodie that's fucking like. At least wear a t-shirt, Negro.
Nah, it's too close to being naked, and then I'm gonna just want to be naked.
So what do we have planned for next week?
What do we have planned for next week? I don't know. You know what? I actually kind of want to do another food show next week. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like cook?
Yeah.
How did y'all feel about the food show? Like, can we talk about that? Are people here for that? Because like,
about Miles' salmon.
I need to talk about that salmon. That salmon was gross. I'll pick another thing from the book.
Somebody in our group chat put a picture of your salmon and a Payday candy bar side by side with each other. And I don't know who did that. But whoever did, whichever you motherfuckers it was, you are one of the funniest humans to ever exist in life. I saw that. I forgot we even put that shit up. I saw it again and I physically could not move from laughing so hard. So thank you, whoever did that. You've brought me endless amounts of joy.
I'll make something new again if we do a cooking show. I don't know if I really like. I don't know how people like the cooking show, so I don't know.
I think we enjoyed watching you cook. I really don't think you understand your entertainment value for this show, man. Like just watching you is pretty funny, man. It's pretty enjoyable. Watching you cook was fun. Watching you sing was fun. It's just fun, man. You're a really funny dude. You need to understand.
I don't know if watching me cook was fun. I don't know why it would be fun. Like, I was hectic. It was all over the place. You couldn't see a lot of shit. Like, I don't know if that was fun. That's what I want to know. Because, like, I don't want to do it if it's not enjoyable.
I thought it was. I thought we had fun.
I could do another tier list.
You actually want to cook this time would actually help too.
I did want to cook that. I just didn't think it wasn't gonna be good.
You don't fuck with salmon and you don't fuck with mustard like that. And you had to cook a mustard peanut salmon. That was insane at all points. That shit was insane now that I'm thinking about it. A mustard peanut salmon.
There was mayo too.
Oh my god. Why? That's crazy.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I like trying new things, so
We could do another singing episode with you. I think that'll go.
No, we're never doing that again.
I think that'll go over well.
No, we're never doing that again.
You're never gonna sing for a show. That sounds
Never
nasty.
singing for the show again.
No,
Look,
what?
it wasn't good.
Miles
It was
Idol. Oh my God! Yes. See, that's a good idea.
Is it? Is
Yes.
it really though? Because
You
I don't
probably-
think it is.
You get a
Look.
week to sing covers. We set up a
People-
judging panel.
People are
Oh, man, this
people
would be
have to
great.
pay me. Y'all will have to pay me. People are gonna start paying for the show for that to happen because I'm not doing it.
That would be great, man.
I don't think you know what that means. Pray for who? Pray for what?
For the show, for the fans, for
Not for
you.
my mental health.
You're so hard on yourself. You really did good, man. Listen, I haven't talked bad about you since that.
facing
I have
me.
not talked bad about you, bro. I haven't talked crazy on you. I talk crazy on you on so much shit. I haven't talked crazy on you about singing. You didn't do bad, man.
So, since we're doing this, I didn't do well, and I know I didn't do well because
Do you think if you would have practiced and gave it more effort, you would have did way better?
look, it's either you can sing or you can't.
Do you think if you would have actually sat down and came up with the list of songs like we were
I came
supposed
up with a list of songs.
we
no
were,
one
we
liked
were
the
supposed to vote on something. We had a whole thing planned, bro, but we didn't
Yeah,
get
that's
to it.
because you guys wanted me to sing songs that I probably would not be able to do. Y'all would have picked the songs that y'all would have deemed the funniest for me to sing, and then I would have had to sing it while you guys had an enjoyable laugh. And I'm already putting my heart out there. I'm not doing that. And also, you guys know I put my heart out there. And as much as you guys love making fun of me, you guys also aren't bad people. So you won't actively shoot at me and be like, wow, man, you fucking suck. What if I did? You would have just been like, let's just continue on with the show, or let's just end the show, and then never speak of it again, because it is better to not say anything if you don't have anything nice to say. And that's what people did.
I think you are grossly overestimating how nice I am. I think you are grossly overestimating how nice I am.
I don't think I'm grossly overestimating.
I
That's
would have
literally
very
human
much,
psychology.
I think I would have very much made fun of you if I felt like making fun of you. I didn't feel like making fun of you though. I didn't think you did that bad. I just think if you would have been a little bit more prepared, you would have been fine. But as far as you actually singing, you didn't do bad, man. That's cool.
What do you think preparing would have done? Would it have
You
changed
would
my
have
voice?
you would have at least found around the range. Yes, what I'm saying. Khadijah enjoyed it. You would have felt more confident with the songs that you were picking, and then also we probably could have worked out the kinks a little bit more, so that way the song and you were even instead of one being behind the other one. Other than that, it wasn't bad, man. You didn't do terrible. Just a little bit more preparation, you would be fine.
I mean, I feel like that's more show prep and not me prep.
Even then,
All of it.
either
All
or.
the things you listed was show prep. Should we have prepped the show? Probably.
Either or.
And figuring out how to do it. But like the other part, yeah.
I don't think you would have put it out there if you didn't actually truly in your heart believe you couldn't sing. I don't think you would have did it.
It's
You're
not
not
out there.
offering you've never offered to jump out of a plane for the show. It's not something you would do. Well, you might.
I'm terrified of heights.
Yeah, so like I said, it's not something you would do.
Very
But you're
terrified of heights.
also very scared of scary games, and we've been playing the shit out of that. So there's that.
I have stated multiple times that I can play a scary game if I'm with someone. But if I'm doing it alone, I'm not doing it.
Side note, for Halloween, we should definitely play a scary game, bro. I think that would be a good show.
I have a
Preferably the
question.
one that we were playing.
You want to play a show? You want to play a game on the show?
Something. Yeah, that would be lit.
We'd have to figure out how it would work. Our show is more of a like talking commentary show.
Yeah, but
Or
I
a
think if we're
talk
playing
show
a scary game, people will be talking to us a lot more, or at least enjoying it.
Potentially. I'm fucking exhausted, dog.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it's been. As of lately, I've just been, I don't know, man. I've just been tired, like a lot. Shit's
Like
crazy.
podcast Jeopardy.
You said what? Like podcast Jeopardy?
I would see. Now that type of game I would do on the show. That would be fun. But he's talking about a video game on the show. Like we play a video game and you guys just watch it.
We could play Jeopardy on the show. Well, I don't know. We would have to get. What would the topics be if we did a podcast?
Well, we would pick the topics, and then we're clearly the host. We're not playing the game.
So we would invite. Would you guys be down to come on the show to play Jeopardy?
It'll be a free for all Jeopardy style game where like the first person to comment correctly the answer wins those points.
Yeah, I was about to say we got to figure out the buzzer
Oh,
situation.
Khadijah wants to host.
No, Khadijah knows. Wait, so we would be the contestants on it? That is also pretty funny. I'm down for that.
That I would love because I have a bunch of random knowledge that I just don't know what to do with.
I would ask you nothing but 90s hip hop questions.
Why?
I thought you had all this random knowledge, man. You got
I
it.
do have a bunch of random knowledge. It's beyond just 90s hip hop, my friend.
Well, it should include it. And now you'll be ready to go.
Did you know that the jaws of a praying mantis can cut through almost any type of skin?
Ooh.
Very powerful jaws.
Can you name all the members of the Locks?
Of who?
The Locks.
No.
Do you know who the Locks are?
No.
This hurts a lot,
That's fine.
like physically.
That's fine.
Like I actively feel sick right now.
And I hope you don't throw up.
That's really shameful.
You know he don't know.
He should.
I'm not ashamed. I'm not.
should.
I don't feel any. Ask him to spell the group name. I'm gonna say LOX.
That's fair. You got it. See? Give yourself a chance, man.
It was a 90s group name. Everything was X in the 90s.
What's it called? I'll even. They were from New York. I'll even give you that. And there's 3 of them. I feel like
Jadakiss, Styles P, and Chic Lock.
Chic Luch. Oh my god.
Chic Loosh. Jadakiss was in a group. I don't know how you old and don't know, don't be knowing people you should.
So do you
I'm not
like?
old.
What do you know about 90s R&B then?
And I liked radio 90s R&B.
So like nothing of the deep cuts, no album cuts, no nothing like that. But like anything that could have potentially been on the radio is all you know.
Well, seeing as that's all I had, yeah. I didn't grow up what we would call privileged. I had a radio that I
also
got
had
to
a
listen
radio.
to sometimes, and I liked the R&B and hip hop station, and yeah, there was
But you
no
never.
record.
I'll be so confused, bro. Like when when you do decide to listen to music, it'd be like you put on a random playlist and then just let whatever play from it play.
Yep.
You don't
Completely.
never find a song and be like, let me find some more about this.
I do, but like it's more like I want to hear more like this, and I go that way. Nigga, don't act like you ain't know cassettes, cause I know them. I had 2 cassettes. One was Daisy Dukes, and the other, what was the other one? I don't remember. It was very, very old, but it was Daisy Dukes. It was 4 songs, but it was really just one song, just cut 4 different ways. And it was, look at those girls with Daisy Dukes on. They really got it going on. Looking all nice and sweet. Oh, and it was the dip. I put my hands up on your hip, and I dip, you dip, we dip. Those were the only 2 cassettes I had. You ain't never used LimeWire? I didn't have a computer. I didn't get a computer until like early 2000s. So by then CDs were being made, so I would like use LimeWire to create CDs, and it was just the songs around the 2000s. I didn't use it to create CDs back of the day.
How y'all niggas ain't use LimeWire, bro? I feel like that's a rite of passage, dog. You
I
gotta.
said I used LimeWire. I said I used LimeWire. I just didn't use LimeWire to create 90s shit.
That's crazy, bro. You gotta give your computer AIDS from it. It's like a rite of passage. You have to.
I gave my computer AIDS from LimeWire, Pirate Bay.
Oh man, Pirate Bay, no. Pirate Bay was a different beast.
Pirate Bay was where you got everything. Yar har fidelity. Being a pirate was all right for me. Porn. Look, there was some scary porn on that shit.
Wait a minute.
That was when I saw the crazy shit that I don't need to ever see again.
Y'all got porn off of Pirate Bay? That's aggressive.
I got porn off of LimeWire.
Wow, that's aggressive. That's aggressive.
Yeah, it was not like, and you couldn't actually ever tell if you was getting what you were getting. You just kind of like, you go off the title, and sometimes the title wasn't what you thought it was. I seen some shit that I did not need to see when I was young, and I was just like, all right, this is enough. This is enough. Why are you talking about me? Don't act like you ain't do that.
I'm interested in this Jeopardy situation. Should definitely.
I mean, we could. There's so many sites that can give Jeopardy questions where you could pick the shit. Like I can probably look it up right now.
Yeah, but there's a better way to do this. I feel like I don't know. I want to quiz you on 90s hip hop so bad, just to see what you would get. But I don't know what the equivalent would be for me. Like I would want to see if you could answer more 90s hip hop questions than I could answer something else.
I got nothing for you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. We'll figure that one out.
Early video games? I have no idea.
Yeah, but I like video games. Like I know early video game shit. You guys pick the subjects. I'll pick the questions. All right, bet.
Wait, is it? Oh, I was like,
we'll figure it out. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll do something like that. I don't think Miles. I think Miles be bullshitting about this 90s, like not knowing these 90s hip hop shits, bro.
Do you think this is all a facade? Miles doesn't know shit.
Miles really is too damn old not to know nothing. Like that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know nothing. I'm not deep into 90s R&B like that. Apparently,
you're too old. So we'll definitely, that'll be it. We'll figure it. We'll somehow sit that one down and we'll figure it out. Because I know we could at least get a program done, so we can use it.
Is that for next week? Is this for next week?
No, this is gonna take more planning.
But
this is actually a really good idea, and I do want to expand upon it because I think that would be fun. I don't know what the thing you could ask me is that I would equally know dipshit about that you would be very vastly knowledgeable.
Yeah, I got nothing. Animals.
Yeah, but I know shit about animals. You feel me? Like I know something. Like I eventually will be able to get there.
I don't know.
Wait, what? Like if I asked you who was the second biggest bad boy artist in the 90s, who would you say?
The second biggest bad boy artist.
Second
Number
biggest
one is
bad boy
Diddy.
artist. Huh?
Number one is Diddy. Number two, see in my head, number two is wouldn't it be a group?
I can't
Maybe.
answer for you. There you go. That was the answer I was looking for. First of all, Diddy is not number one. It's fucking Biggie. I don't know why you would say Diddy. But yes, it is Mace. See what I'm saying? You don't know shit. You obviously know some shit. It's not like
I forgot Mace existed for a while.
Mace was there. We'll figure this out. This is actually a good idea. See what I'm saying? You would have points.
I would have points.
We'll figure it out.
You'll have to be on the show. Like actually on the show. I don't know what I could quiz, like what your subject would be, because like
I know that's the only part. That's the hardest part of the situation.
Movies?
Yes, definitely.
Bad
I don't
movies.
know. It depends what movies. Like if you're doing
Bad
ones
movies,
like the
there we go.
1950s, then no. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that every time.
We're talking about shitty movies that Jarrell has not seen.
That'll probably be it. That'll be the one. Speaking of shitty movies, we saw Good Burger, and Good Burger is a great movie, ladies and gentlemen.
Good Burger. Oh my god, there was so many things wrong with that movie. There was so many things wrong with it.
Genuinely funny. All right, we got anything else we want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Nope, we can leave early actually.
Yeah, let's get up on out of here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we very much love you. It's been nice just chopping it up, shooting the breeze with
Sorry
you.
we didn't plan anything today. I mean, it turned out for the most part all right.
Yeah, man. It was just nice to chop it up, man. Talk about nothing. We learned that you were a pimp. That was really good. That was fun. That was really my fault. A OnlyFans manager, which is modern day for pimp. We was selling ass. That's fine.
Not selling ass either.
We learned that I am a little bit selfish, but you know, it happens.
I love how you downplay your shit like a lot. You're selfish and a hypocrite, but like we're not gonna talk about those.
It's not hypocritical. I never said that she couldn't be mad at me for the same things. But it's definitely a little bit selfish. Not gonna lie. It is. What else? I don't know, man. What else did we learn today?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyway, it's been nice. It's been wonderful. Thank you guys for coming. We will see you guys next week for another wonderful show. And
yeah.
Good
night.